This is an amazing pondless waterfall in Charlotte, North Carolina. Compliments of this guy,
the Rockin' Pond Guy, and Hoaglandscape.
Let's check it out.
Hey, how are you doing?
Thanks for having us out here.
Coming out. Thanks for the cup.
The coffee cup.
Coffee cup was nice.
Well, it looks like you've got a nice view of your pondless waterfall from up there.
No, it's perfect.
Could I see it from up there?
Absolutely.
How do we get there?
There's a door downstairs.
Okay, we're gonna come up there. Pond guy Greg.
Pond guy Greg. How are you?
Hey
Richard.
How are you doing? Come on in.
All right. Have you lived here for a while?
19 years.
Has it been 19 years now?
Yeah.
Nice.
19 years. We're redoing some stuff now, so.
Okay.
Redoing the ceiling.
Oh yeah.
Repainting the trim. Getting it back.
But this is a great aerial view.
Yeah, I sit right here and just, you can hear it, you can see it. It's not a bad deal.
So I heard that Brian did the landscape maintenance out here.
Yes.
And he's like, Richard, this is the perfect slope for a waterfalls. And you said to him, do it.
When he said it was 2006.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's how
with this
long?
guy.
So,
I didn't meet him forever.
Yeah, we didn't see each other for like years.
Okay.
Until last year. But now I'm a trophy husband. So now the house is mine. And I was like, you know what? We'll start doing this stuff. And Brian was coming to redo.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, now I have a waterfall. I need a patio.
Okay.
Because I needed a grill.
Yeah,
So the
yeah.
grill was out there without a patio.
That's great.
And so now I was like, I got a waterfall. I have a grill.
Yeah.
So now I need a patio.
And you're retired. So you have
And I'm
time
retired.
you have time to enjoy it.
Yeah, all the things I worked for, now I'm just enhancing and enjoying it. So it's pretty good.
So I would imagine that people come here for the first time, they make a comment about this.
Yeah, they're shocked. They're like,
Yeah.
we didn't know it was here. I go, because it wasn't.
Yeah. And they don't know how it works.
No.
They're like, does
No.
the water just flow down there? Like, no, it recirculates.
Correct. So we get a lot of questions about that. But they did a fantastic job. It's beautiful.
Well, thank you for letting us see it. Brian, why don't you give us a little tour of what you did here?
Absolutely.
So here's a pondless waterfall we did last year, 15 feet long. This used to just be a scrub of juniper in here. There was nothing special about it. And now look at the transformation. I mean, you just saw the picture of the juniper hillside. Half of it was dying. And now you have this beautiful microclimate complete with waterfalls. He's got a lot of moss over here that grows in the shade. So what did we do? We harvested it and put it on a lot of our boulders, and look how it's taken off. I mean, where it gets wet here, just a cool little water feature, tranquil stream, gives you that bubbling brook sound, but just super cool. We're gonna be doing some additional plantings here soon, so we'll also clean up his pondness a little bit, but this was a delight. The biggest challenge on this job was access. Obviously, on this side of the home, which is if you're facing the front of the home, this is the backyard. On the right side, no way to get materials through there. So we had to go on the left side of the property, and this was a challenge. We had to get a machine down here on this uneven turf, so we temporarily put some dirt in here to level it out a little more, but you can see where the tracks go from their lawn maintenance company. We did this dry creek bed because they had a real drainage issue. They can't get anything to grow on this side because it's all shade from the river birch trees, so it's all moss, but very hard. You can't get your boulders delivered back here, so we had to take them down by tree dolly, and we rented a dingo to get more of them down here too. Well, we finally got the excavator up here, but then all our boulders were staged here because we couldn't get them any closer, so it just made the build a little longer, but it all worked out in the end. Two of my very best clients, worked with them probably for 15 years. They've been in this home for 19 years, and just was walking around with Richard one day, Charlie and said, you know, I've always wanted to put a pondless waterfall in this area. And he said, let's do it. And I said, well, I walked up a little ways, about halfway, and well, this would be 10 feet. And then I walked up further and I said, this will be 15 feet. And he goes, 15 feet, let's do it, you know. And it was sold. Great couple, turned out good. I love this water feature. Unfortunately, I never met him. I always dealt with his wife because he was a career man and working at Bank of America. But I finally got to meet him last year after he retired, and we were walking through the yard, and we do a maintenance deal where we'll clean out behind the fence and mulch each year and do things like that. And I said, you know, Richard, he said, what else do we need to do, Brian? And I said, well, Richard, there's one place in this yard that's always bugged me. And I said, we're walking right down there. And I said, this hillside right here, it's just worn out juniper, nothing to brag about. And I said, I've talked to your wife about it before, but I said, this would be awesome for a pondless waterfall. And he goes, what's a pondless waterfall? So I told him, and I said, you know, we don't have to go crazy. We could do a 10-foot one. And I walked about halfway up the hill, and I said, or we could do it all the way up here to 15 feet. 15 feet, let's do it. I mean, it's just really quick sell, inspiration.
How long ago was that? How long has this been on?
Just last year.
Okay,
Yeah,
so this
this
is your second season.
Yes.
How much work is it?
Not much work at all.
That's the point.
Not much work at all. I mean, we ended up with some fungus a little bit, some, what do you call that? String algae. I learned that word. String algae.
Yep.
And then we took care of that, and it was, no, I just come out here and do it. My daughter, who's always downstairs, tell her put the hose in there, fill it. Don't have to fill it that often. I mean, it's less than what I spend time cleaning the bathtub.
Well, there you go. That's it. That might be the first time I've ever heard a man say it's less than it takes me to clean the bathtub, but I'll take it.
Right? So it works out well.
Oh, that's
and so
great.
my wife's working all the time now, so.
Oh, she's
I'm
still
home.
working.
She started working, so she has a business called Southern Lion.
Entrepreneurs.
Okay.
Yeah, she's an entrepreneur.
Tell them about Southern
So,
Lion.
in fact, it's on my hat. Southern Lion is a furniture and home decor store
Okay.
in Pineville.
So she's a decorator.
So no, she owns a store. It's 160,000 square feet.
Wow.
Remember Sears buildings?
Of course.
So she moved into an old Sears building.
Okay.
So she's on her way home now, but since I'm home all the time, I was like, I got to get this place looking right.
Okay.
And so now, trophy husband, you already start cooking. I got my waterless thing going, so I cannot complain.
Yeah, and you
How
got a
many
girl to
vendors
cook.
does she have at Southern Lion?
Over 100.
Yeah.
Over 100 small
That's
businesses.
Yeah.
Over 100 small
Oh,
businesses.
okay, so she...
It's a multi-merchant.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
she has a real estate.
Wow.
Yeah, and so she has over 100 vendors. In fact, she has upstairs a pondless pond, I guess that's what it's called.
Yeah.
So it's up there.
Uh-huh.
Had I known you before, it could have been you.
Yeah, okay.
So she does all that stuff. So it's pretty cool.
I love the fact that they converted a place that didn't really have any curb appeal, and now look at it. What could you put in this space that would have more of an impact than a decorative water feature? If you're interested in changing your landscape space to something that would have this kind of curb appeal, check out the link below to find a certified Aquascape contractor by you. I love my job.